Hello and welcome back everybody to the association. In today's video I thought we would take a little step outside into the great outdoors, or in my case the great unknown, to throw some opera lights, maybe some outdoor sconces, and the big one today is the in-ground pool. So without further ado, let's go ahead hop right into today's video. So we're going to take a little visit over to, what do you call this site? Archive 3D. Archive 3D. See, I'm starting a little later in the day today, but now my brain has turned to clay. I've heard that somewhere else. Okay, anyway, we need an outdoor sconce, and I think that's the one we're going to go with. I think they could be scaled down a lot, but I do like them, so we're going to hang on to those. Not too bad looking at all. But yeah, starting a little later in the day, so hopefully we don't have the frog. I'm hoping. Took a little Allegra, and we'll see how this turns out. Anyway, opera lights, right? We want to put opera lights in. Now, we've been using the cube shelf for a lot of things, like the wine fridge, for example. We just did that in the last video, so cool beans there. But the problem we're having here is we have this set for a staircase. And Sweet Home is doing what it's supposed to do. It's making a passageway through one floor to another. So you can see there's like a shaft there, a passage. So what's going on here is we can't cover up the top of the light. So we'll step away for a moment. We'll do this real quick. We're going to put the glass in. We're going to make it like a frosted glass, so we don't want to see the light source itself. We just want the glass to light up. That's what we're looking for. So what we're gonna have to do, I have these grouped here, and I also set the lights now to door or window. So we move them over from staircase, and now they're set for door or window. That's the only way we're getting these in here. So right now we don't have a wall, so we're going to go ahead and draw a wall in here so that that attribute will work out. Because to be honest, we didn't know what to do. We were kind of stuck, scratching our heads. How do we get these in here? I mean, you had three choices, right? Really, you had two choices. One was to have an external light that would just be like mounted on the wall itself or on the side of the stairs themselves. Or number two, just do nothing at all. But then all of a sudden, no, wait a minute. We can export the forward half of the patio because the patio is in two sections. It's in the section right here by the house, and it's in another section towards the stairs. So if we export that part of the floor and bring it back in, we can change the thickness. Here comes that frog again. We can change that thickness to our desire, whatever we want the thickness to be. In this case, probably about an inch. And there you go. Problem solved, right? We brought the floor back in and we are good to go. Super happy about that because that was a little frustrating, to be honest. So opera lights are now in. They look great in the thumbnail. Really like them. But here's where the real nightmare began, because folks, what we were going to do is a pool tutorial, like a real serious pool build tutorial, right? But there was a problem at the end. And the problem actually could have been avoided, but yours truly goofed up in epic fashion. So, but the pool build so far goes wonderful. We got lights in. Usually we like to go to Creation Station to do our builds, but we had to do part of this here at the actual house. Because you can see that rail had to make contact with the ground, so we need to know where the ground was. Now, once we established that, we moved it over to Creation Station, and we continued from there. So at this point, we're going to have two textures applied to this. So we're going to have the first texture is going to be, I don't know what it is, but yeah, see that wavy texture? That's going to be on two panes of glass. So it'll be one glass at the top, one at the bottom, and they'll have one texture, and then the pool itself is going to have another texture. It's going to give it a really cool effect, to the point that when you're walking by it, it looks like the water is moving. And I kid you not, if we do a render, I'll try to put up a render at night at some point of this. If we did do a nighttime render, even though it's not the thumbnail, you can actually see the image up against the wall. Like, it looks like the water's You know, if you're in real life, if you have a pool, in-ground pool at night, you see the waves up against the wall, that happened. I was totally blown away by that. Anyway, the pool build is pretty much done. We're gonna add the top half here. So the lip there, or the rim around the pool, give a little bit of style there, make it look legit, fantastic. And then we are pretty much done here. I'm really liking the way this looks. You know how we do. We go around and inspect it, make sure it's okay before we continue, because it's no fun, you know, looking at a video, you know, a week from now saying, hey, there was something wrong with that pool, and you just did a tutorial on it. Problem is, we didn't do a tutorial on this, but still, hypothetically, right? Of course. So the pool looks great. I really had fun with this build. Had a blast with it. But the nightmare is to our right. You may have seen it, you may not have seen it, but we will pan around here after inspecting the beautiful. The water looks ice cold. Like, man, you just want to take a dip in the pool right now. Anyway, to the right is going to be a void, or let's call it a void. You see the space there? It's about a foot long, roughly. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is, it is there. That's the problem. And we'll show you why it's there, because we couldn't figure that out. Absolutely could not figure that out. What's going on here? So that's where it all started. So if you look at the model, any model, it could be Sweet Home, it could be any other like home builder program, you can see there where the railing is sticking out. It's making that void right there. So it doesn't make it like a concession for that, like, okay, that's sticking out, so we'll draw the frame around that. You can see, no, it just, however far it's out, that's how far out that framing is. So it doesn't cut your break there. Anyway, we were able to fix that. The problem could have been avoided if we had just, I'm going to take a dip here. I'm going to hold my breath. A little beyond the fact that we were already in the water, but it's okay. So the problem could have been resolved easily if we had just drawn a floor. So anytime you work on the ground floor and you put anything in it, it kind of has the effect of adding a staircase. So we put our floor in, and problem was solved. Right? So we're good there. And again, I was really happy with this build. But anyway, there's the video. Hope you did like it. I really enjoyed this build a lot. Give us a like, give us a big thumbs up. Join us, hit subscribe, click the bell if you like what you see here. That'd be awesome. We'd love to have you. Hope everyone stays well. Please do that. With that, we're signing off for now. Goodbye, everybody.